let's talk a little bit about this Myron thing. I'm sure some of you guys are aware. Myron from Fresh and Fit has officially confirmed that him and Angie, his girlfriend, have broken up. They're no longer together anymore. Now, this shouldn't really matter. It's not a big deal. No one fucking gives a shit. But it's a big deal, and it kind of matters because Fresh and Fit kind of sell themselves as these like alpha males, as these relationship experts, as these girl slayers, right? As guys who don't take no business from no flipping girl. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny to see how shit played out, because the first girlfriend this guy actually got, a first girl that, you know, gave him any type of look, any time of time, he fucking fumbled in the biggest way possible, because according to what we see online, it looks like he probably lost his girl to a dude who Myron would have probably thought less than before. He would have probably called the F word. He would have probably said he was gay and shit. He would have probably used all sorts of things to describe him with, because that guy probably doesn't have as much money as him, probably isn't as famous as him and stuff, and, you know, is up to stuff like, you know, rollerblading and stuff, which a lot of these guys would consider to be gay. So it's kind of funny how this quote-unquote alpha male, how this quote-unquote high-value male got his girl jacked by a guy who he probably will think less than, solely because he didn't probably treat her right, and he's still in denial over it. So it's been kind of funny to see it play out. My only hang-up about the situation is that I still think it's really out of order and almost dishonest that these guys parade around as like relationship experts, that their fans even like listen to them when it comes to relationships. The one guy on the fucking right, he nearly got fucking trapped by legit 304. He legitimately nearly got trapped by a 304. You know, it's God's grace that didn't fucking go the way it probably would have nearly gone, because the woman had a change of mind and, you know, fortunately or unfortunately terminated the pregnancy. But he nearly got trapped in that way. It would have been fucking crazy. And then here's Myron, who, I don't know if he's late 30s, mid 30s, early 30s, but he's in his 30s, and he's only got his first proper girlfriend now. A guy that allegedly is this big bad player guy, doesn't have any feelings, girls are this, always judge people's relationships. The first real relationship he ever had was in his 30s, and he fumbled it. He fumbled it. Pretty fucking crazy. So let's press play on this particular clip. It's from the follow-up kind of live stream that they did, which was a smart idea. They did a live caller, live stream where they had callers calling in and whatnot, and they were able to ask questions, grill them on whatever happened in the drama, and they got a chance to kind of address it, which is a good idea because it, you know, put some money in their pocket and it kind of kept the drama going. But in general, I think this is highly embarrassing for Myron, highly embarrassing for fucking Walter, because these guys purport to be fucking relationship experts, but they can't keep a girlfriend. I'm sorry, but you lose all credibility if you just can't hold down your girlfriend because you're a piece of shit.
She was a good girlfriend, bro. Like, she's a good girl.
No.
I have nothing bad to say to her. Honestly, like, this shit is on me, bro. Like, it's not on her whatsoever. We haven't been together for a minute, and she wants a family. And I can't give that to her right now. Just straight up. I'm being honest with y'all.
It's hard.
You guys have seen me working like crazy. The Debrief channel was at 186 at the end of last year. I told y'all in January of 2025 we're going to take over, right? I've been going live.
But again, they're only doing this. Remember, right? This whole like, I'm working so hard, it's just an excuse. And they're also only working this hard because essentially Myron got the channel nuked, right? With all the fucking KKK shit, you know, strong N-words, being really annoying to girls and shit. Eventually YouTube demonetized them. So they're demonetized on YouTube. So Myron basically has to kind of offset the income they're trying to make off their main channel, which they lost because it must have been a big blow financially. Because I remember reading somewhere that Fresh and Fit had one of the highest rates of super chats. I think the only people higher than them were like Tim Pool and shit. Like Fresh and Fit used to get a ton of super chats. So like that was big money that they kind of lost out on being demonetized. That means they have no ability to do super chats, no ability to make money through AdSense. So if I'm not mistaken, Myron does stream on his own channel, which I think is monetized and shit. So that's why they're doing all this extra work. He's acting as if like he's doing it because he wants to focus on his thing. No, it's out of necessity. Like, you could focus on relationship as well. And also, it's for somebody that says, because he always says he has like 1 million properties, right? He says he has 20 properties, rental properties and stuff. That's why he's so rich. If that's the case, then surely at your age, if you're looking to settle down, you could take time off from the stream and maybe make the money that you would make on stream and live off it from the housing stuff and the rent, and then kind of focus on fucking your relationship. Focus on building that. Focus on maybe having kids or whatever, raising them. That could easily be done, but he doesn't because he can't. And he doesn't also because I'm imagining most likely this guy's not really a cat in the real world because they talk how they talk on their live streams. But I think day to day, like girls see through these guys and they know they're fucking bozos and losers. You know, maybe they're here for a good time, not a long time. Some of them get what they want out of them in terms of gifts and stuff and holidays and bills being paid. But when it comes to settling down with these two freaks, no girl wants it because look at them. You know what I mean? Fucking look at them.
Every day, doing 7-8 hours streaming, doing Fresh and Fit still, doing debates. We're about to do a college tour right now with Uncensored America, debating kids on college things. That's why you guys will see me going viral on Instagram and stuff like that. That comes at a cost. And with Angie, she wants a family, guys. That's what she wants. And she's been waiting around for a minute. So who the fuck?
You said you wanted a family too. There's a clip of him going around where they were discussing having a family. Now, he could turn around and say he was being a scumbag and he only was entertaining that chat because he wanted to smash. Which is a real scumbag shit to do, right? Having, like, convincing a girl that you see a long-term future in them, then being their boyfriend just so you can fuck is a true piece of shit move. True piece of shit move. And for these guys who purport to be ladies' men, who purport to be seduction experts and stuff, riz gods, if that's your game, you're a fucking bozo. If that's the only way you can smash, by lying to a girl and saying, hey, my intentions are, I'm lying about my intentions so I can fuck, like, you're a bozo. So it's either that conversation they had about having kids was legit, or he was lying just to fuck, and if that is the case, he's a bozo.
Am I to tell her, nah, keep waiting, or deny her that, especially when she's been so good to me. This woman has sacrificed so much for me. People fucking stalking her.
Yep.
People fucking...
Nah, case of Moses, he's not self-aware. Don't believe the nonsense. He's only admitting this because people found out about it and aired it out before he did. He's now lying and saying that they were broken up for a year. It's not true. They broke up recently, maybe as in a few months ago or a couple of months ago. But he didn't want to admit or say, and again, this is all his fault because he brought his relationship online. He brought his relationship online. He was talking glowingly about this girl, Angie this, Angie that. She's hotter than all these girls in this room. She does this for me. She does that for me. And then the moment she left, he started not talking about it anymore. Then when people were bringing it up on his live streams, he was pretending like he had amnesia. He was pretending like it wasn't real. Like, what are you talking about? So no. He's not admitting anything. He just got caught out. That's why he's trying to, like, get in front of it. But he didn't want to admit in the beginning.
Fucking calling her.
Following her.
People following her. That's a big reason why I got Frank. People harassing her. Yeah. People talking shit to her.
It's
people
weird.
Making fun of her.
Because of you, brother. Because of you. Again, lack of self-awareness. People were attacking her because of him. She was getting so much hate on fucking Twitter, especially Black Twitter, because of dating this guy. Like, that's how toxic it is. Like, how the fuck can you date this guy? He's a fucking oaf. He's the devil. He's this, he's that. So she was getting all those pelters. She was getting all of that hate because of you, my guy. You.
And she's always stuck by my side. She never backstabbed me. She never did anything. She never cheated on me.
Will remain to be seen.
So when it comes to this situation right now, with us not being together, it's not her, bro. It's on me.
Yo, this nigga's chopped, innit? This nigga's chopped, innit? Chopped central. God damn. Chopped central.
Like, and I gotta take responsibility. She's been patient waiting for a family, bro. And she's like 27, so who the fuck am I to tell her, nah, keep waiting as I build this empire.
Also,
build this empire. Screaming at college kids, screaming at OnlyFans models, building this empire. Shut up, man. Honestly. Shut the fuck up, man. Taking advantage of fucking incels. Taking advantage of fucking vulnerable guys who know no better. Vulnerable guys, socially awkward dudes who are just looking for a way out of their fucking hellhole, which they don't need to go for you. Can you imagine? Fucking empire, you know? Rumble Empire. Get fucked about Rumble Empire. One more clip here. Look at this. Hear this caller. Big up this caller, by the way. Apologies for those of you listening. It has been sped up a bit. So if you're listening to this, it has been sped up. Whoever made this clip sped it up a little bit. So apologies for the speed up on this clip. But this caller ripped Myron to pieces. This caller ripped Myron to pieces.
I think you don't have real game. And yeah, I'm a hater. I'm calling. I just think that you're coping. Straight up. You're just doing damage control. It's like you're trying to rewrite the story. So you'll have to admit she wasn't locked in with you. And yeah, let's be real.
Okay, that's your opinion.
The evidence was there. You can spin it if you want.
All right.
I don't think no one's buying it, bro.
All right. Nobody's buying it, dude.
I mean,
That's
I
your
think,
opinion.
look, honestly, you said 1,000 times you had a girl, but you didn't have her soul. You didn't have her desire locked, bro. That's what happens when you mistake having a girlfriend for actually having, being a man that can keep one. You weren't really holding her attention. So Rico, he didn't really steal Angie. He collected her. That's a big difference, bro. And I don't know, man, we gotta analyze your game here because
I knew that somebody would call in and say something like this.
Very reactive.
Yeah.
I can see why she. I can see it, bro. Like you're too reactive.
All right, bro. That's what you think. That's fine. Like I said before, I can put the facts.
No,
You're gonna have your opinion. You're gonna have your take.
Tell me why.
Bro, I went over everything already during the show. You have all the stuff and you still came to that conclusion. I really can't fix stupid. No, I can't fix stupid, bro. Like after everything that I told you, you still came to the conclusion saying the dumb shit that you're saying. Then I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just saying your game is off. Your game is off. You can have millions. You can be strong at the gym, but you're not. You don't know how to talk to women.
Okay.
Like in a seductive way.
Okay.
Like that's what I mean.
Cool. I can talk to women in a seductive way based on your opinion. You never heard me actually speak to women. Fantastic. What else you got?
Brother.
I don't think that's fair. He can definitely talk to women in a seductive way, I would imagine. Especially in Miami, you don't really need much seduction, it's all about status and clout and money and whatnot and proximity or whatever it may be. So I'm sure he can talk to women in a seductive way. The issue that he has, he's just got no fucking tact. He's got no class. He's got nothing when it comes to the day-to-day relationship and communication and whatever else when it comes to the girls. Like the way he was talking about her, like just the mere fact, like even if that, I don't believe it's true, right? But he said once before on a live stream that when he goes on trips, his girl Angie at the time would pack condoms for him. Like knowing full well that, hey, you're a guy, you're going to go on tour and you're going to probably fucking, I don't know, groupies or not random people. So I'd rather you be safe. So kind of they had this like weird fake open relationship thing, which he kind of would brag about. Now, for me personally, I think that's pretty odd. That's a pretty strange thing. Like, why is she doing that? Is she doing that to kind of convince herself that everything's okay? Is she doing that because she's in fear that you might leave? Is she doing that because you've made it clear that's what you want? I don't know. That's a bit strange. I'd want to talk it over with my person first. But what I wouldn't do is blast it on social, talk about it online, and use it as like a flex thing. Yeah, man, she packs my condoms. Because it makes her look nuts in the eyes of women, in the eyes of other guys. It makes her look insane. It makes her look fucking insane. Like, even if that's not the case, it makes her look fucking insane. So little things like that, you think to yourself, if you've ever had a girlfriend, you know you don't do that, you know that's something that you don't fucking do. So I think his lack of experience with women in general, relationship wise, is what's cost him. Has he maybe fucked the odd girl here and there? Probably. He lives in Miami, whatever it may be, cool. He's got money, he's got status. I'm sure that happened. But his maturity when it comes to relationships is at a fucking, -10.
Brother, I have.
Really? Are you there when I was talking? Are you there physically when I'm talking to women?
I live in Miami. I've seen you talking to women. We all have the internet. We've all seen it. Bro, you got no game.
That's a bit weird, by the way. I live in Miami. I've seen you talk to women. What's he doing? Some guy just waiting in the fucking shadows, standing around looking. But to be fair, that probably would happen, innit? No, considering how big and popular they are, there's probably some guys who do go out with the sole intention of bumping into them and watch them in action,
Okay. Anything else?
That's
a subjective opinion, but that's fine.
Tell me why she left you.
Nigga, where have you been the past couple hours?
I'm saying, if she's holding hands with another dude, how are you denying that? It's like, are we living in different worlds here? Like, what are we doing here? Rollerblade Rico's not real? What's going on?
Rollerblade Rico. Rollerblade Rico.
Like, I'm asking you, bro. Like, did you watch the show?
Did you hear what I said?
I'm asking you a question. Did you watch the show?
So, you're going to deny what I'm saying?
I never denied it. Did you watch the show?
Oh, okay. So let's acknowledge that. Let's go. Let's have a little accountability. I called in. Let's have a little accountability here. You like to talk about accountability? Let's go. Step by step. Let's break it down. What are you lacking, Myron, that you can't hold her desire? Why didn't you have her soul locked in? I mean, she was your girlfriend, right? You claim to have her as a girlfriend. So where did you lack as a man? You're saying she did all this shit for you, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But what are we...
It's a good question, though. It's a good question you got to ask yourself as a dude. Because dudes can be really toxic and push girls away on purpose. But sometimes you got to ask yourself, what did you do? What did you lack? What didn't you bring to the table? What happened? What did you cause wrong? It's a good question to ask, to be fair.
What are we doing? Rollerblade Rico just swooped it up. Like, come on. I know silence is very loud right now because you have nothing.
Man.
There it is. Hey, but look, we win, we lose, but we got to come out again. We got to come out, you got to get back up. Like, I'm not here.
Is that true? Big up Jose Lopez in the stream chat. Myron said on stream he told the girl she had lopsided tits before he tried to sleep with her. Who the fuck does that? Exactly. Like, just an infant, an absolute infant. His face is lopsided. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's going on as if like he's like an Adonis or something. As if he's God's gift to women. Like, the guy looks, I don't know, we don't want to get into it too much, but imagine talking to women that way and then being surprised when they say, you know what, I'm out. And it's even worse for him. It's even worse for him, right? Because he keeps saying he was providing for Angie. That makes it worse, bro. So he was allegedly paying her rent, paying her a decent salary to look after the properties, I'm imagining, right? Breaking off some bread for the salaries. You know, she's living a good life out there, you'd imagine. And she's still left for some guy who allegedly works construction and rollerblades. You know? That's a bad indictment on you because he values money over everything. So that goes to show that, yes, maybe money can get you certain girls, but money can't keep them. You know? That's the problem. And I think he thought if you have money, which is maybe it depends on the girl. Maybe a different type of girl would be for it. Maybe there's a girl out there that wouldn't mind being spoken about, being spoken to, being treated like the way Angie was getting treated by Myron, as long as her bills are paid, as long as she has a good, you know, allowance and shit, Maybe they exist, but I think in the long run, even the whores, even the capital W whores are going to turn around one time and think, you know what, why am I putting up with this shit? And they're going to put their foot down. That's going to be it. You know, when girls put their foot down, they put their foot down.
They're like bash on you.
It's funny, bro, because you're trying so hard to fucking troll and you're just like failing. You're trying so hard to get a reaction. You're trying so hard. You're trying so hard to rage bait, and it's like I see your move, bro. It's like I saw as soon as you called in saying like dumb phrases like rollerblade, blah, blah, blah. Bro, nobody's denying that she's out here rollerblading, bro. You clearly, it's either one or two things.
Okay, so can we acknowledge that? Can we talk about that?
One or two things is going on.
Why haven't you acknowledged it? Why haven't you talked about that?
Look, bro, you did your troll, you failed. It's one or two things.
You can't even talk about it though.
Either A, you're dumb and you listen to the entire broadcast and you don't know how to understand English language, or B,
so you're coping.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you the benefit of the doubt. I told you this earlier, I'm gonna say it again for the last time. We haven't broken up for months.
Brother,
she can do whatever she wants.
Be real.
We've been broken up for months, dude. I said this at the top of the show. So your entire rollerblade joke is cooked because we've been done for a long time.
So she friend zone you.
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie.
All right, who's up next? Now you're trying to have a conversation. I'm gonna go ahead and say friend zone. Bro, you're an idiot, dude. You're just an idiot.
Of course you don't want to acknowledge.
You're trying to troll.
It's hard.
You're not listening to anything. You're trying to troll. You're making yourself look like a fucking fool.
Bro, you have no game.
Yo, that's your argument. You have no
rollerblade Rico left with a fucking $20 pair.
All right. Yeah. So
rollerblade Rico didn't steal her. He collected her. It's fucking brilliant. And the last clip here where he addresses whether or not they were together. Whether or not that was his first girlfriend. Last clip, he answers a question whether or not Angie was his first ever girlfriend, and he obviously lies about it.
I mean, if they're gonna say that that's not long term or whatever, I mean, it's fine, whatever. But it was like two going on three.
Was Angie your first ever girlfriend in life?
Okay, let's go ahead and because a lot of people say, "Oh, Myron, dude, Angie was your first girlfriend." It's funny because the clip that do we have the clip real quick?
Okay,
can we play talking about it? Yeah. Let's show the exact clip so I can respond to that. I think it's in these dumbass niggas video.
Yeah.
Let's. Yeah. Shout out to DJ Vlad with the
dumbass nigga. Big up Abba and Preach. Abba and Preach are on these guys' necks. Big up Abba and Preach are on these guys' necks. I fucking love it. And again.
50 gifted, bro. Appreciate you, my friend. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna answer all these questions tonight, bro. And the purpose here is to let you guys know. Don't believe everything you guys see on the internet, and understand that these other creators, especially reaction channel niggas like Abba and Preach, they have a vested interest in lying and putting out a narrative for views. And
I hate this sort of defense. If they're lying, just tell the truth then. What's the truth? All they say is that the other person's lying. Okay, cool. They're lying. Then what's the truth, my guy? Just say what the truth is. They don't say it, you know? Just like obfuscation and skirting around. It's like, brother, like, allow it.
I showed you guys that their channel has not been hitting this month, right? So that AdSense is getting a little low. So it's getting closer to the end of the month. They need to make some money, them niggas. So that's why they dropped this video when they did. They dropped the video as we're popping. They're declining as always. They got 2 million subs, and my fucking side channel is beating them.
Also, I remember niggas talking shit about my channel, right? Yeah. Doing videos alone. We had 12K watching the other night and 10K last night, actually.
This guy's voice is on. And again, thinking, like, did this guy get dropped on his head when he was born? Fucking hell. Big up on 10 toes. AZ thinking Myron can seduce a woman is top tier caping. Not really. When I think of seducing, I just think of fucking, basically. That's my definition of seducing. Do I think Myron's fucked some girls in Miami? Probably. Yes. Do I think Myron is a good boyfriend? No. Clearly. Like, that's what I think. You know what I mean? Like, have these guys put their penises in women? I think so. Are these guys top tier caliber boyfriend material? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just obviously not. Like, two of those things are completely different. Completely fucking different. And I bet you the girls would also agree with me in that regard. Would they be willing to sleep with these guys for a fucking bag, for a fucking, you know, a car, maybe for some nice dinner or something. Yeah, probably. But would they be happy to be boyfriend and girlfriend with these guys? I don't think so. As Angie has proved, these guys are nightmares to deal with in real life.
So, all the haters, man, fuck y'all niggas. By the way, Bills, the video...
How you saying fuck y'all niggas with a pinky? Interesting, isn't it? Huh?
Last night, actually. So, all the haters, man, fuck y'all niggas.
What kind of middle finger is that? The second to last finger is his middle finger. That was a middle finger, that one. I've never seen that before. What type of middle finger is that? Honestly, chopped face, chopped hand mechanics, chopped all over the place. Big up M. AZ, which you laugh more? Again or Bren's nuts? Definitely nuts. Definitely fucking nuts. Because he was really angry. That again was probably just, trying to fucking go viral. But nuts was definitely, Brendan's nuts is definitely top tier. Because that came from a place of real pain and anger and frustration. You know, Brendan was really fucking angry then. The again might have been just him trying to go viral.
By the way, Bills, the video in Takeover is the first 10 seconds of that video.
First 10 seconds in
Yeah, the first 10 seconds in, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So we'll play that part with Casey.
Yeah, Fresh watched all these hater niggas, bro.
Bro, y'all niggas are weird,
yeah,
bro.
A lot of
y'all niggas are weird.
For those of you that are wondering or hoping, the only people we're really gonna debunk here are Anus and Reach. Because they're the biggest ones of y'all niggas. The rest of you guys are fucking parasites.
They're the queens
not worth the time.
of the drama.
Yeah, these guys are the queen. These guys are the biggest gossipers. Right?
That's hilarious. So you want to respond to one group of people, but not respond to the others, and then you're sort of like, he's insulting the other for not being bigger, huh? The fact that you're responding to Abraham Preacher is already an L. You shouldn't respond to anybody. The fact that they're responding is an L completely. There's no hierarchy in reaction content people that you should respond to. If you respond to one, you're already lost. Simple as that.
Drama queen.
Oh look, this bum ass nigga finally got a new camera. Yo, good job, Abba. Yo, this nigga got a new camera.
That's our camera.
Yo, he got a new. No, look, he actually got nigga actually put a little bit of work in.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he got a new camera.
That shit look grainy as hell to me.
Yeah, he's a retard. He need to get a video, nigga, man. These bum ass niggas wait all these years and finally get a fucking new camera. All right, let's hear it. Go ahead and hit it, man. He was so hyped too. Yes, I got it. I could make some money now.
Bro,
all right, let's go ahead and hit play
bro.
real quick on this thing, because we'll debunk this first thing right now.
Yep.
Again!
And sure enough,
they didn't laugh at that, did they? They didn't laugh at that. That's such a good intro. It's such a good intro. Big up Abba and Preach. This is a good intro.
Again!
and sure enough, just in time, Fresh and Fit got some Myron has a girlfriend.
Well, when was the last time you had a girlfriend prior to Angie?
Not really.
Because you've never had a girlfriend in your life until you dated a foreign girl.
Not like yeah.
You know, me and Preach took a break.
So, as always, they like to fucking clip shit out of context. This is what they do. When I said not like her and I didn't get to finish, when I say a serious girlfriend, I'm talking about I supported her, I took care of her. She was like a real main chick, right? Like a real girlfriend, not a girl like I was just like hooking up with.
That's still bad, my guy. The girl that you supported and took care of left you for a guy that rollerblades and goes to Burning Man and wears LEDs on his hats. Looks chill, don't get me wrong, but he's the type of guy that Myron would look down upon. That guy stole your girl is still a massive L, I would assume. But hey, what do I know?
As you guys know, you guys have seen me with many women. Like, the whole concept of people saying, like, Myron, you need to have a girlfriend. You guys have watched the show and you guys see me have girls around all the time. I didn't consider
have girls around. That's something guys that get girls saying it. You see me have girls around. What does that fucking mean? Have girls around. Yeah, all right, buddy.
Them real girlfriends until Angie, because I was actually like doing what I was supposed to do with her because I was supporting her.
Fellas, supporters of the show, you've seen girls on camera with us, going on dates.
For years.
You've seen girls be in the studio multiple times. I can name a few. Christina, other girls. Fellas, common sense here. Myron had many girlfriends before. However, this one was his actual pride and joy because he cared about Angie more. That's it.
Yes.
So to say he had no girlfriend before this, come on, fellas.
Y'all saw it. You guys saw it. So like when people say, oh, look, he's admitting that he's never had a girlfriend before. But I'm telling you guys, like, you guys have seen girls on the stream before that I've dealt with. But when it comes to that context, what I'm saying is a girl that I'm supporting.
Yes.
That I'm being a provider for. Angie was the first one.
And fellas, y'all.
Okay, cool. Whatever they say. Big up them anyway. Big up them. Hope they work it out. Hope they work it out. Hope they work it out.